Hello everyone, making another video of this device again, my 4904-9331, aka my first notification appliance. This time I finally have the 4905-9938 SmartSync Cube to run it properly via SmartSync. So here's the device. Shown this to you a couple times in this channel. So here is the back of it here. Also, the labels are gone, so I had to write my own. So I wrote the model number, it's 4904-9331, and I have the date code, which I actually memorized. It was the 33rd day of 2001 this device was made. I used to think it was the 33rd week, but after realizing that would have been like somewhere like in the midsummer in the fall, sometime like near September when this school opened. The school opened in 2001, and that would have been kind of absurd. Or it would have been a little bit incorrect, because this device would have been installed after the school opened, and that wouldn't be really compliant. So yeah, this was probably made on the 33rd day of 2001. So what I'm going to be doing with this device is I'm going to be testing it with the SmartSync, and I will also be doing a pull station test. Now in the last video I made a video of my 4903-9418. I did forget to mention that that was the same alarm that my primary school uses. This is also the same alarm, and actually this came from my primary school, if you didn't know that. If you didn't know, I actually got this device from my primary school. The custodian was actually able to give it to me, because this was actually in a box sitting in the electrical room. Well, for some of you guys are thinking, how did I get into the electrical room? Well, one day I actually asked the principal if I could do a fire drill with the custodian. So she agreed, and the custodian agreed, so I was able to one day do the fire drill, which no one has ever done before. I also did the same thing with middle school, and I've yet to do it with high school. It might be different because there's not just a single administrator in my high school, there's multiple administrators, and some of them may agree and some of them may disagree, so it's kind of like a 12 Angry Men situation, more like 4 administrators situation. So it's going to be kind of difficult to do it in high school. I'm not sure, so it might take some convincing and stuff. So, but I did do it in middle school. I'll do a video. If I get a device, an EST device, I'll tell the story later. But see, I was able to find this. I found this in the electrical room, and I also found a 4098 base in the electrical room, which both those devices were used, because this thing had yellowing on the back and it also had wires coming out, so that means that this thing might have been installed somewhere. I believe, I'm assuming, so I'm going to predict that this was on a wall that was torn down. And how I know that is because in 2004 the school actually expanded. They built another porch in the school, and they added more classrooms, and that was back in 2004. And as a result, this might have been on a wall and they just tore that wall apart, and this was uninstalled. So that's what I'm going to assume. I might be wrong, I have no idea. So I'm going to be assuming that. I'll also be doing a pull station test, which I'm going to have to move that. Yeah, it's going to be difficult. So I'm going to be powering at the same place. Also, this is the same place where I tested my 9418, which is this small closet. So I'm doing this in a small closet. So yeah, I'm going to be testing it now. Also be doing a lights out one as well, with the lights off. That in 3, 2, 1. Lights out. It's back on. Let's just go ahead and shut it off. Okay. So I'll be doing a pull station test next. So here we go. Alright. So I finally now have a pull station hooked up here. Hooked up the one and only 2099 T-bar. That's really the only pull station it goes with. This is a single action model. There's also break glass and a dual action version with push and you pull. So I'm just hooked up in there, just one wire going there. So when I cut that, it'll, if I create a, see, as you can see if I look at this. It's kind of cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and pull it. Oh, shoot. Did not close all the way. Hold on. There we go. That's pretty much it right there. So yeah.